my current methodology for promoting an independent film.
I'm Jay Horton. I make movies that make money. This is how.
So I want to talk about, I'm going to use Craving as an example because it's the one I'm fixing to get ready to promote really hard. So I want to talk about what I'm doing or what I'm planning to do with that movie. So first off, I did, tons of promotion for the crowdfunder, back in February, and, we ran that all the way through, God dang. It was on in demand. Well, it's still on in demand, but we were promoting it all the way through like August or September. I think I even did a few posts in October. But anyway, through the course of that, like built up some interest there. There's some stuff out there, and over the course of production, our behind the scenes guy shot I think I have 3 terabytes of HD, behind the scenes footage. So I tons of stuff to make material from. But in between when we stopped the crowdfunder and, until the movie's just ready to come out, I'm not releasing a thing. I've been pretty much radio silent on it. I am saving my promotion for when I can point people towards a place where they can get it for pre-sale, or if it's, getting ready to premiere on somewhere like, Shudder or something like that, which could happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building, or what I am doing is starting to build up my promotional material. So I personally cut 2 trailers for it, both at I'm sorry, 1 90-second and 1 60-second trailer, and then I do cut downs of those at 60 seconds, 30 seconds, and 15 seconds. So 2 cut downs for the 60-second and 3 cut downs for the 90-second. So, and that's just the one I cut. And then our special effects guy, who's also a very awesome promotional editor, I had him do a 2-minute trailer for the movie, which actually, it's so good. It's going to be our main trailer. Honestly, he's just a better trailer editor than I am, and I'm really excited. And my gut, I just wanted to export it and start showing people, right? But I think I'd be doing the sales a disservice. I want to, when that trailer goes out and people say, wow, that trailer's badass, I want them to be able to go right then to watch the movie or buy the movie or rent the movie. I don't want to put out a trailer today, in November 23rd, and somebody watch it oh, that's really awesome. Yeah, I want to see that. Where is it? Well, it's not out yet. When's it come out? I don't know, March. Okay, maybe I'll remember it. So anyway, that's why I hold back on promotion. So anyway, I got the trailers, mine and my cut downs and his cut downs, and I will probably end up cutting probably 5 more, and the basically character trailers. So I'll take all of the main characters and I'll cut a trailer that focuses on this one and a trailer that focuses on this one. This is a trick I learned when I was editing for Fox. I used to work at Fox Digital, and I cut promos and trailers for them. And they would take a movie, and when it first come out, of course they had the trailer companies doing things, but then internally they would have editors working on all these cut down spots. And I mean, I was doing character trailers sometimes for like secondary characters from like fourth banana characters from movies, and I was giving them their own trailer. The thing is when you want to promote an indie film, you need a lot of material to promote. You can't just be promoting the same trailer, the same poster, the same 2 or 3 stills. I mean, I see so many indie filmmakers out there promoting their stuff. I'm watching a couple of guys doing, they did crowdfunders, and now their movie's getting ready to come out 6 months later, and still the only friggin' thing that they're using over and over and over again is that poster. And it might be a good poster, but you have to have more than that. And speaking of posters, we have the one created for the initial Indiegogo. We had another one created for the secondary Indiegogo. And then I will probably pay to have one more done somewhere between now and then. And then I'll probably do 2 or 3 more on my own. And then in addition, our special effects guy does really good graphic design as well. And he's done character posters for everybody. So, I'll be starting to repurpose those when we get into promotion. So I think and I've said this a couple of times, the first 90 days of a film's release are really the most crucial for promotion. And I think you should have at least one new piece of material for every day of those 90 days. So I'm talking 90 pieces of either, it could be art, trailers, behind the scenes clips, little featurettes, and now with TikTok and all the really short stuff, now you can do like little short vertical versions of everything. So shoot, that's another thing I got to do. I got to do vertical cut downs of every trailer. Once the movie is released or is on the eve of release, I'm sorry, backtrack. About 30 days from the movie's intended release. And again, I'm going to keep using the word intended release because unless you get a major, unless we close that major streaming deal with like Shudder or somebody like that, we're not going to have a date to push people to, most likely. So it's just you wait till it comes out. So about 30 days, maybe 45 days before when I think the movie could come out, I'll hire somebody like October Coast PR, and I'll start. And if I don't hire them, the cool thing about a promotional company is like they're doing the legwork for you. And a lot of times, a lot of these outlets, they don't talk to too many individual filmmakers. They would much rather deal with a PR firm, like them, and you're more likely to get a response. So for the higher response rate, I'd be more likely to use a PR firm, but you don't necessarily have to. Like one thing I'm doing on Craving, and regardless of whether I do end up using October Coast or not, is, I get on Google and I look up top 100 horror podcasts and I go through each and every one of them and I contact each and every one asking about either an interview or a review for my movie or whatever it is they do. Everyone. Well, everyone that's relevant. If it's like what's his name, Mick Garris's podcast, I'm probably not going to hit up Mick Garris. I don't think I'm going to be on his podcast, but all the indie ones anyway. And then I'll do the same thing for like online reviews. That's another way to get good reviews is like I'll go to other independent films that came out the year prior that are in my same genre, around my same budget level, and I'll start looking at where they're getting press. Like if you just go on IMDb, usually they have external reviews or press links, and you just go to that and I start clicking on one by one. I look for contact for either the author or the website, and I start hitting them up. And I'll probably spend about probably most of the month before my release working on that, and then of course, promoting all that as it comes, and that's pretty much my grassroots thing. Like I will do some paid ads, but I will not touch a paid ad on the movie until the release of the movie. I take that back. I'll do some low cost ads leading up to the release of the movie just to get my targeting down, like $1 a day. And I just keep messing around with the targeting until I get like a really good click through. Although I've been seeing on Facebook lately where they're actually recommending that you don't specifically target the ad and you let them figure it out. I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to experiment around a little bit with that and I'll get back with some data on it. But right now, I don't know. I'm from the, do your own targeting, headspace. We'll see how that works in coming weeks. But so anyway, I'll do paid ads on it for probably the first 60 days, like, and not a ton. Like I'm talking like somewhere between $5 and $20 a day tops, and then after that, I'll pare it down to like the $1 a day that I spend on other projects, but that's probably it. That, and, maybe some money for October Coast if I do in fact go down that road.